Today's a huge announcement, and it's not possible without my colleagues in the legislature, the Black Caucus, Trayvon, African American Center, and so many other people we're going to get into. But when we talked about this time and time again, I remember Carolyn said it, Wanda, Sam, Andrew, Bill Clay, and Mert and Gary. We talk about the inequities that has happened in the city of Albany and throughout the county. But in downtown Albany, where you have so many great new apartments going on, a new vibe going on, new businesses coming in. But the one thing, when you go to 99, 101 South Pearl Street, 200, 220, 230 Green, you walk right down the street. There's no place to go get fresh foods. There's no place for people to really grocery shop and have an opportunity for good, healthy choices. Some people don't live on a bus line. Some people don't have transportation. And they have to walk to get their groceries and carry all that home. One thing we used to say in the South End, we're strong, we're resilient. We know how to bounce back, we're tough, everything gets thrown at us. But we always stand up and we prevail. But the one thing we need, and again, I want to say, Trayvon, thank you so much for staying in this, for making this happen, and getting us to go forward. And to Albany Housing, for believing in us and selling this piece of property. But I do want to invite Trayvon Jackson up to speak, the executive director of the African American Culture Center right across the street, as well as the president of Blue Light Development, who, again, without his vision and digging in, this wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't be standing here without this guy. I'm proud not just to call him a friend, but a colleague that we're going to continue to do extraordinary things, not just in the South End, but through Albany County.
I am thoroughly excited to tell you that a grocery store is coming to the south end of Albany, New York. And that gives me pause, because I recognize that for decades before myself and before my lifetime, this has been an ongoing goal. And many of you standing in front of me are aware of that. And you've covered stories and partnerships in the past that were supposed to do exactly this. And for some reason or another, it didn't come to be. So what I ask you to do is to stand in empathy, not just with the celebration, not just with my joy, but with my resentment, with my anger, with my pain, with my frustration. And when you go home, I want you to sit on those feelings and think if it would motivate you to pick up a phone. Think if it would motivate you to give more of yourself. Think if those feelings would motivate you to ask for help. And if you struggle with any of those things, then I ask you to call me and ask how I was able to do it these last 2 years. No amount of challenge, oppression, systemic injustice, racism, or plain old pig-headedness will stop me and the coalition behind me from marching through those difficult feelings to what these people deserve.
I won't take any credit for today other than helping provide focus. This is a victory for the county executive, Trayvon, and Gary and Bill, and I congratulate them, and can't wait to see this food desert being eliminated in South End and bringing equity and justice to this neighborhood for once and for all. Thank you.
Now, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. The other person that's very important to what's happening here today is Gary Demolowitz. Gary Demolowitz is chairman of the CRC. And Gary, he calls me too. Bill, what do you think about this, the project downtown? Well, Gary, thank you so much. Thank you for what you've done, and I want to thank all of those that made a contribution to this project. Now, I've been in the legislature for 18 years, and all that time I've known the county exec, and I thank him so much for what he's done for us. He called me about a week ago, and we talked about some things up in the legislature, and I'm so proud to be affiliated with him. Thank you so much, county exec.
This store is also providing a benefit to the city and the county. When people eat healthy, they feel better, and they don't require EMS or trips to the emergency room. Incidentally, although this was a county project, there was no county property tax money used in the funding of this project. Just so we get that right out there, so anyone who was wondering how this is funded through all the fees that we charge through the projects that we do throughout the county. Albany County CRC is proud to have stepped up and be part of this new and exciting venture for Albany. We hope this inspires more businesses to come forward and invest in the South End neighborhood. And we will be there ready to stand to help you, Chairman Joyce and our great county executive. Thank you very much. Thank you, Trevon.
On behalf of MVP Healthcare, we are so proud to be here. As a mission-driven organization, we are deeply committed to the health and well-being of our communities. At MVP, we know that complete health and well-being extends beyond the walls of a traditional doctor's office to social services like housing, education, and of course, nutrition. That's why this new South End grocery store is so important and why MVP wanted to be a part of it. Healthy food is medicine. Yet for so long, the community has been without healthy, fresh food. I want to congratulate Blue Light Development, Albany County, and the other partners today on their hard work and dedication to this project. We are immensely proud to be a part of this exciting opportunity and look forward to the work we will continue to do together in the future. Thank you.
Before we end, I do want to say I also want to thank Luke Rogers in my office, who's been a huge part of this. But again, to all the stakeholders, the Black Caucus, our legislators that represent down there, Carolyn McLaughlin, Sam Fine, and to Andrew Joyce's leadership. But most importantly, the one that stayed the most resilient, wouldn't let it go, Trayvon Jackson. Thank you so much for your vision, and thank you for not giving up and continue to believe in the South End, and not just the South End, but all of Albany County and the Capital District. So thank you. We are going to raise 2 flags right now.